Yeah, I would say one of the things the way we think about it that's pretty different from a lot of other companies. A lot of companies focus on the planning part of delivery and logistics. They like to try to build the best plan possible, but and I hinted at this a little bit beforehand, but we think of it as three phases. It's like, okay, what plan are you going to have? How are we going to help you execute it throughout the day? So we have technology to help make changes as the day goes by. And then we collect all the data to help improve the process over time. And so it's three phases: it's the planning, it's the execution, and it's learning from from what you did. And so that, I think, separates us from a lot of the companies out there and helps us build like a much better technology. It's pretty interesting once you're at that level and you are able to go into those places, because in some ways we've already talked to some people about this. We haven't, been able to actively do it yet, but a lot of it comes down to city planning as well, and like how do you build and think about your cities and optimize them for logistics and make that possible. And so with some of the data and the stuff that we learn, you can actually start to better understand what needs to happen in a city in order to help improve delivery, help make it more efficient, make it a place where people can live and work, but also get get things delivered. And so I think that's one aspect of it. I think another is, again, being able to develop the technology and start to understand the regions and be able to adapt it based off of how that region operates a little differently. And so one, it can be from a technology standpoint, looking at like, okay, you have different connectivity, different data that's there, but also being able to collect different sets of data, whether it's here we might focus more on weather and traffic, but in different regions, it's a whole different different set of data that you really should be looking at. Maybe it's events or what's going on in the community in that day. And so being able to start to take other ways to look at our technology and apply it to different regions, I think that'll come into huge play. At that point, yes, it does have to be pretty big, and it does affect a lot of people more than just the companies there. And so I agree with that. And so part of that is, the reason why, we again saw the need to like build the technology and build some of the company here first, in some ways, because it is a massive vision. And it's one of those things where it's like, we don't want to put it off and be like, we'll never get there, but do have to look at like what steps need to happen before we can be at that point where we can be able to have those conversations and come with the expertise and everything that's needed. So.